Your Excellency, welcome to Sputnik Africa. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. It is a great honor for our agency.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, your visit is taking place as part of the celebrations for the 80th anniversary of Russia's victory in the Great Patriotic War. Yesterday you attended the parade on Red Square. What are your takeaways from this experience? In your opinion, how grand were the celebrations? Perhaps, which equipment impressed you the most?
All right, thank you very much. As you mentioned, the context is indeed the celebration of Russia's victory in the Great Patriotic War, as it is called. We were very impressed by the parade, especially because it began with the entire motorized section featuring vehicles, starting with the legendary T-34 tank that contributed to the victory, all the way to today's modern vehicles like the T-90s, and of course other types of missiles that have been developed. It made a big impression on us, taught us many lessons, and allowed us to see how Russia has evolved technologically in the military sphere from that great war up to today.
All right. Mr. President, why was it important for you to accept President Putin's invitation and join Russia in these celebrations?
It's important to me for several reasons. First of all, because it is an invitation, more from a friendly country. Russia and Burkina Faso are now working closely together. Our cooperation is quite strategic, which means we must come and take part alongside the Russian people. Secondly, in that same war, our ancestors also contributed to the liberation of Europe by fighting against Nazism, which means we share a common history in celebrating this victory, and that is very important. And another thing is that today, Russia and Burkina Faso are fighting the same battle. We have a world that I would describe as unilateral, sunless, and we want a multipolar world. We want a free, independent world, a world of peace, where nations do not dictate to other nations what they should do and how they should be. So Russia is actively engaged in this struggle, which is also a fight for denazification, if I may say so, and we too are engaged in the same kind of struggle against imperialism that wants to subjugate us, that wants to keep us in slavery. So we share the same perspectives, so it was very symbolic. We have just taken part in this celebration.
In particular, the Soviet people contributed greatly to defeating Nazism, and the Burkinabe, as you rightly say, are now making efforts to fight and eradicate